What's going on, sports cards fans? Ray from Philly here. It is Saturday, July 15th. I'm here to just real quickly just to announce that the 6th annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame video is now up on the Sports Collect Sports Card Hall of Fame Network YouTube channel. The link is down below. Go to that channel and vote. This here is, like I said, the 6th annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame. It's myself, Victor, the rookie card specialist, and Mike, this baseball card life. I want to give a big shout out to them two guys for helping me out. They're a part of the committee. It's the three of us that run this. And I just wanted to make sure to get the word out. The link is down below for the Sports Card Hall of Fame Network. Go to that link and vote and enjoy the rest of this video with me, Mike, this baseball card life, and Victor, the rookie card specialist, on the Sports Card Hall of Fame Network's 6th annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame. So enjoy.
Welcome, sports cards fans. This is Ray from Philly, and welcome to another year of the Baseball Card Hall of Fame. This here is the 6th annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame. First started this in 2018. I went on a whim on an idea and figured, why not? Let's do something to inaugurate all of the greatest cards in the history of our great game. So like I said, this is the 6th year that I'm doing this, but this is the 3rd year in a row that I've had two other YouTube channels that are on this committee, and I'm going to bring them on board right now, and that is Mike from This Baseball Card Life and Victor, the rookie card specialist. What's going on, guys, and welcome to another year. I'm stoked.
Hey, Ray, Mike, I'm glad, man. Let's do this. I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't believe it's this year 6. It's just gone so fast. So
time flies.
Ready to go.
The ballot's going to be great, but before we get into that, Vic's going to take us here on the rules and regulations.
All right, guys. Here's how it's going to look this year. There are a total of 40 cards on the ballot. 15 of those cards are new additions, and for the sake of accountability, I guess you can say, Ray, Mike, and myself, we do not vote. That's something we decided collectively as a committee a couple of years ago. And you're only allowed to vote for up to 10 cards. The ballot is very easy to read and see, as you'll see here in just a moment, but you're only allowed 10 cards. With that said, we also want to ask you to please only vote once. That's going to be a level of trust that we're putting into the community. But also there are certain ways where Mike, who is the administrator of all this, there are ways that we can see if there is double voting going on. It creates extra work for Mike that we want to try to avoid. So vote for up to 10 players and only vote once.
All right, well, let's get into the ballot, guys. Ray, you want to get this started here with card 1?
I'm excited, and I'm going to go over and let you guys know what is a card that is a returning card on the ballot and what is a new card on the ballot. And right off the bat, this is a new card on the ballot, and that is the 1887 N172 Old Judge Cap Anson card. Very old card. This is the oldest card on our ballot. Next up, this is a returning card that was on the ballot last year, the 1888 Goodwin champion Mike King Kelly. Some say this was the Babe Ruth before Babe Ruth and before Ty Cobb. This was the big name player in the 1800s. So let's see what he's going to do this year as he's returning on the ballot. Next up, this here is a new card. This was never been on the ballot before. We've only had one Honus Wagner card that's been inducted. Of course, that's the T206. This here is the 1909 Philadelphia Caramel E95 Honus Wagner. Preferably, I kind of like this one better than the T206 because this is a batting pose. But of course, I wouldn't turn away from the T206 card.
None of us would.
This is a great looking card. So we're going to move on now and go to the 4th card. And this is a returning card. This is the 1909 Ramley T204 of the Big Train, Walter Johnson, with the back Turkish cigarettes. Another great card. Let's see how Mr. Big Train, Walter Johnson goes this year. So let's move on to number 5. This here's another new card, the 1909-1911 T206 glove shows of Cy Young. We never had a Cy Young card on any of the ballots. I figured, this is synonymous with the history of the game. I mean, there's the big award for pitchers that are named after him. And I was looking up some Cy Young cards, and I thought this was symbolic of his career. So another great example. Let's move on to the next card. This here, I mean, I'm surprised this card has not been inducted yet. And this is a returning card. Years ago, this card was on the Mount Rushmore of cards with the T206 Honus Wagner, the 52 Mantle, and the Nap Lajoie. And that is the 1909-1911 T206 Eddie Plank. This is a legendary card. And he's been on this ballot quite a few years. So we'll see where it goes this year for Mr. Plank. Another beautiful card. This is a card I hope to own someday, and that's the 1909-1911 T206 Tris Speaker card. This card's been on the ballot a few years as well. He's getting closer and closer to getting inducted. So we'll see what happens to Mr. Speaker. Beautiful looking card. I love the blue background. Sweet capital background card as well. Number 8. And this is another awesome card. This is the first year. This is what some consider to be his rookie. And that is the 1925 exhibit Lou Gehrig. And it's a blank back. But look at this. Look at this pose. This is very, very early on of the Iron Horse Lou Gehrig. And a lot of people will consider this to be his rookie card. But we'll see how he does. I think this is also a new card, first year on the ballot. And let's go to card number 9. Wow, another beautiful looking card. This is a returnee card. So it's on the ballot again. And that's another Lou Gehrig, a 1933 DeLong of the Iron Horse Lou Gehrig. Look at that. DeLong cards are just probably the nicest looking cards from the 30s. I know a lot of people like the Gowdy, but man, oh man. He's in the stadium. He's in Yankee Stadium. The colors, the contrast, it's just a spectacular looking card. Let's see if this one gets in before his rookie card. So let's move on to card number 10. This is some consider it also another rookie card, and that's the 33 Gowdy of Mr. Jerome Dizzy Dean. And this is also a returnee card. So let's see what Mr. Dean does this year. Right now, I'm going to transfer this to Vic. He's going to take on cards number 11 to 20.
Yeah, we'll do that rookie card thing in another episode. Number 11 on the ballot is the 1934 Gowdy of Hank Greenberg. Number 12, the 1938 Gowdy Heads Up with the cartoons. That's a variant, but very nice card.
And that's a first-year card, too. First year on the ballot.
Sure, yep. Number 13 is going to be the 1948 Bowman rookie of Yogi Berra. Number 14 is another new addition to this year's ballot. It's the 1950-51 Deloteros of Joshua Gibson.
I love how you pronounce that, Vic.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Number 15 is going to be the 1953 Bowman color of none other Mickey Mantle. Gorgeous card. My goodness. I can't believe this one has not been included in prior votes. Yeah. Okay. Number 16, 1954 Topps L. Kaline. And, popular card here, 1954 Wilson Franks of Ted Williams. Absolutely beautiful card here. And number 18, 1957 Topps Brooks Robinson.
A rookie.
Rookie card, yes, sir. 1958 Topps rookie card of Roger Maris. And number 20 is the 1967 Topps rookie card of Tom Seaver.
Tom, terrific. It's going to be hard. So we're going to move this on now to Mr. Mike, this baseball card life to take it on from 21 to 30.
All right. So number 21 is another Tom Seaver card. His second-year card. It's a 68 Topps there with a trophy. Just beautiful card there. It's was on the ballot last year. Here's a brand new card to the ballot this year, the 1968 Topps 3D Roberto Clemente.
Awesome card. And a lot of people say, Mike, that this is his most expensive card, more than his rookie.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
beautiful.
rare.
I think it was a sample card. They didn't
Yeah.
make a ton of these, so it's a beautiful example. We'll keep going. The 1973 Topps Michael Jack Schmidt rookie card. So Ray is definitely gonna push for that one
I
if it
can't
was
vote, but
ethical. Yeah. The 24th card is a 1978 Topps Eddie Murray rookie card.
beautiful card.
Yep. I hope this one gets in
Rookie trophy on the
someday
bottom.
soon.
So, yep.
Yep. Next one up is another rookie card of the Wiz, Ozzie Smith from 1979 Topps. That was on the ballot last year. Next up is a new card of the ballot this year, a 1980 Charlotte's O's. This is the orange version. There's a blue version also. This is a minor league card of Cal Ripken Jr. His rookie cards, if you didn't know, are in 1982. Topps, Fleer, Donruss, and there's even a traded card that's his most popular one. But this was while he was in the minor leagues. So that's a new card that I learned about this year as this committee really, looked and did a lot of research to see what cards we wanted to add. And this was a great rare card. So if you can Google this card and you'll see a lot of dollar signs if you want to buy one.
For real.
So, yeah. So next up is 1983 OPC of Tony Gwynn. That's his rookie year in '83. So let's got a couple more here. Here's a new one to the ballot, the 1984 Glenn Hubbard with a snake around his neck there. Kind of creeps out my wife a little bit. She doesn't like snakes at all, like Indiana Jones. So, yeah, that's a nice new. And who's the mascot there behind him?
That would be the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, okay. Just
This is
wasn't sure. I had to check with Ray there to.
This is at the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yep. Nice card. Nice smile. He's got a big old beard. Anyhow, we'll keep moving. Next one is 1984 Fleer Update Roger Clemens. Old classic set from the 80s. It also has the Kirby Puckett in that set also. Lastly is the 1986 Fleer Mickey Hatcher card with the giant glove. So it's become more and more popular, this card with a registry out, I think, is it in it?
Yeah.
The top 100 of 1980s by Mike Payne.
And again, if just to like get a good explanation of how we choose cards, and it's iconic cards in the aspect of did these cards leave their mark on the hobby? And is there an eye appeal? Is there something about it that makes it special? And when you look at this card and the one with the snake, I mean, these are cards that really back in this era, there were really cards that made their mark, right? They were just very unique cards that were being chased.
Yeah, highly collectible, fun, just great images.
Yeah.
All right, so who's next to do the last one? I think it's Ray.
Yeah,
So
I'll finish it off with the last remaining 10. So at 31, this is a new card on the ballot. 1986 Topps traded Tiffany of Mr. Barry Bonds. This is a very expensive card. There's the Topps traded and the Topps traded Tiffany. You'll be able to tell the difference with the backs of the card for the Tiffany and the regular Topps traded, but big card. Coming in the 32nd card on the ballot, 87 Donruss Greg Maddux rookie. And I've been keeping my eye on this card for quite a few years. This card's really gone up in value over the years and should, because this is a 4-time Cy Young Award winner. And I love 87 Donruss with the black borders and the trim in the middle. Very cool card. Big Hurt 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas rookie. This is a returnee card. It's not a new one, right? Yep, it's another returnee to the ballot of the Big Hurt rookie, 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas. Next up is a very, I like to say, iconic card, and that's the 1990 Topps no name on front, Frank Thomas. This card is very, very rare. It's a certain amount of cards, not just per box, but per case. So it's going for in the thousands if you could find this card number one, and then graded in a gem in 10 is just astronomical. Very, very rare card. Okay, next is the 91 Topps Desert Shield Chipper Jones card, rookie. If you don't know about this card, 1991, United States was in Desert Storm, and they sent these cards over to the troops over there, and there wasn't that many of them that they released. So these cards are hard to find. It's a nice image of Chipper Jones, way more expensive than the regular Topps. So the 91 Topps Desert Shield Chipper Jones.
Yeah, and if you can't tell, there's a stamp right under where it says #1 draft pick.
Exactly.
And that's how you can tell the difference between the two.
And this is a new card on the ballot. Mr. Basketball is now on the Baseball Card Hall of Fame, the 91 Upper Deck Michael Jordan card. And I remember this very well when he was trying out for the White Sox, and after a couple of seasons, he actually was getting pretty good. So I thought he was going to stick with it. He did not, but this card's growing in value and popularity as well. And that's the 91 Upper Deck of MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'd be curious, if the strike didn't happen in 1994, if he would have stuck with baseball or not. So Terry Francona, who's with the Indians, was his coach and in the minors, and it's really interesting story. But I'm obviously glad he went back to basketball and won 3 more titles, Victor.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many packs of this stuff I opened, and I never pulled one. And
it's a tough card.
Yeah. The SP, I don't know if it stands for short print, right? But it was indeed. Man, did I open a lot of packs of this stuff. But finally had to buy it outright.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Go ahead, Ray.
And now is the 1992 Bowman of the #1 closer of all time, the only man to get 100% on the Hall of Fame ballot, and that is Mariano Rivera. It's a shame that he's wearing what he's wearing. A lot of those cards from 92, like the Chipper Jones card and Manny Ramirez, they're just chilling. He looks like he's ready to go sailing, but this card is a big-time card for the #1 relief pitcher of all time and the first and only guy to get 100% on the Hall of Fame ballot. So the 92 Bowman, Mariano Rivera. These last 3 cards are all new cards, first time on the ballot, and that's the 1994 Upper Deck SP Alex Rodriguez. I remember when this card came out. This was a big time card. It was hard to get. It's hard to get in a gem mint 10 with the black background, and the back of the card is chipping, and it's a foil card. So this is a 6-figure card if it's a gem mint 10. Next up is a guy that I'm surprised we never had him on the ballot before, and that's Miggy, the 2000 Topps Chrome traded Miguel Cabrera rookie card. Beautiful looking card. He's in his last year. He's on his farewell tour this year. No doubt about it. A player that's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. One of only a few players to have 500 homers and 3,000 hits in his career. And that's the Miggy rookie, 2000 Topps Chrome traded. Last up is another new card on the ballot. The 2001 Topps Chrome traded of 2 iconic players on this card. The Ichiro Suzuki rookie and the Albert Pujols rookie. There's not too many cards where there's multiple players on the same card. I know the Paul Molitor, Alan Trammell rookie is one, and I don't think there's any other card like that. This definitely, without a doubt, will be a card that will have two great Hall of Famers on the same card. And there you have it. That's all 40 cards that are on the ballot this year. Guys, what do you think? This is a really good ballot, I think.
I love it. It's very well balanced.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's get to some dates, and then we'll chat after that.
Okay, so important dates to remember. This ballot is going to be available and open on Friday, July 14th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to go up until Friday, August 4th. And that's when voting ends, right around midnight. And I will be catching up with you guys over at the National. I'll be asking you if you voted yet. If you hadn't voted yet, we're probably going to do a live vote right there at the National. So, and then we will be back on Sunday, August 6th with the announcement.
If I can do that. Here we go. All right, now it gives me a second to load up the actual ballot. I'd want to just show a sample ballot so that those who are voting can see a short tutorial here.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I've done that magic, here we go. So here's the official ballot, and zoomed in a bit. So this is how you vote. You literally just click on the image, or you can click on the check mark and just click, 10 of them. And when you select all the 10 that you want of the 40, at the bottom of the ballot, all you have to do is click on submit, and then it'll tell you, your vote's been recorded. And that's literally all you have to do. There's a link in the description of this video to this ballot. And yeah, please vote.
Easy peasy.
Real easy.
And it's great that we have pictures on there, the front and the back. So if some of you aren't familiar with that particular card, you get a chance to see it. A lot of people like this. They look forward to this every year. They learn something new about certain cards they never heard of. And like I said, with Mike and his expertise in putting the front and the back pictures on there, you can't go wrong. You really can see the card, see the image, and see what we're talking about when you see these cards, and you can just vote on them. It's really a lot of fun. We're trying to, this is for the Sports Card Hall of Fame Network. We just had our first annual Football Card Hall of Fame back in January of the Super Bowl weekend with Bart of Bart's Cards and Scott of Scotty Tradition. And this is our 6th year with the Baseball Card Hall of Fame. So the network is growing. We're trying to get, another sport in there, basketball or hockey. We're not sure which one yet, but we're enjoying this. The Baseball Card Hall of Fame is pretty fun in the community, and we hope you get out and vote. We're making this to end after the National, so we know that you won't have any excuse now. When you get back from the National, if you forget, get right on and vote.
Yeah. And
go ahead, Victor.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like to add too is where do we get this link? It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on the description of this video. It's going to be on the description of any video that we create going forward. So we're really going to do like a big marketing push, but I would love to have you guys, if you guys can help us as well. Is this something that interests you and you might know somebody else that might be interested in this? Please feel free to share the link or share the video or what have you, and help us generate this thing. Because what I love about this whole thing the most is that we, the hobby, the community, is what's creating this list, and that to me speaks volumes more than anything else. And it's not what somebody said in a book. It's what you and I say, and we get to choose, we get the voice, and that's the big takeaway for me. Take it away, Mike.
Yeah, every vote counts. So,
Yeah.
You've got a few weeks. Look up these players. If you don't know much about Cap Anson or Mike King Kelly, just look them up, baseballreference.com, and there's Wikipedia. There's all kinds of places, YouTube. Just watch some videos on these guys and just really educate yourself. That's a lot of what this whole idea of the Sports Card Hall of Fame is to really educate and just show the beautiful cards that have been created the last 150 years or so. So, yeah, just don't click on everything that you already know. Look at the rest of the cards you might not be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right. And Victor has said it right as well, as like, you have a voice in this now. This is something that you have voted on. I mean, I've had so many people come up to me and ask, well, why isn't this card in the Hall of Fame, or why isn't that card in the Hall of Fame? We don't vote on this. You, the viewer, votes on this, so you have a voice. If you want a particular card out there, vote for it, and then talk about the card and campaign for the card even, and talk to your fellow YouTubers and try and persuade them and say, I voted for this here. I mean, we should vote for this card or whatever. Not try and talk people into it. People have their own opinions and their own voice, but you have a voice now. So these are cards that are getting acknowledged as they should be, and there you have it. So I think this is a lot of fun, and we're hoping to keep growing this thing. We want you to give your opinion of other cards that you were interested in and seeing, because we're hearing you. A lot of these cards we added on this year to 15 cards were from other YouTubers and legendary people in the hobby, like a lot of people. So we are listening, and we're keeping our eyes and ears open.
Yeah, if there's a card that you want on the ballot, leave it, down in the comments of the video, and we always keep a list of all the cards that people suggest. So we do read the comments.
For sure. Well, if we don't have anything else to add, get out there and vote. Voting starts now. Vote, 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 and spread the word. Have fun at the National, and vote at the National. Talk about it at the National, and the voting will end after that. But you'll be seeing this on from now till then, spreading the word and promoting this. So you'll be seeing this quite often in the next 4 weeks. So I want to thank everybody for helping out. I want to thank Mike, this Baseball Card Life, for all the picture slides and the front and the backs of the pictures. Phenomenal job. I want to thank Victor for coming on and giving his expertise. This is a team. We are really are moving forward with this, and we're enjoying it thoroughly. Get out and vote. This is the 6th annual Baseball Card Hall of Fame ballot. I want to thank everybody, and thank you very much. Like I always say, have fun with it. See you guys real soon.